You are in the Temple of the Rants, where I rant about whatever my $15 a month plus patrons want me to rant about. You can get one of these by being one of those. This one is for Toshokan, who says, "Hey Digi, could you rant about what you would add to Toshokan.moe to make it worth switching to in your opinion? Since the last video, we've added visual novel support and some more in-depth slash prettier statistics, though both are still a work in progress right now. What other features would you like to see in a site like this?" Here's the thing. I've been on my anime list since 2007. I don't see much reason to go somewhere else. Their database is extremely complete. Maybe not the best for finding out like who worked on what shows. I go to Anime News Network for that. I mean, the only way I would switch probably would be if you had something that was as complete of a listing as Mal, with as complete of information as AnyDB or ANN, with also, like, I don't know, I really don't know, like, because all I use it for is just to fucking list the shows I've seen. Like, I just go on Mal, I type the name of a show into the search bar, and then I click how many episodes I've seen. Maybe if you had, like, more metrics, like if you had the stuff that's on the Mal extender thing, whatever that site is called, that like gives you more stats on your Mal, that tells you like better recommendation functions. It has like an achievement list for genres and stuff like that. But I don't even use that thing that often. Like, I just don't see the necessity of creating this. Like, I don't know why you're going about trying to make an alternative to Mal when there's already a ton of them. Like, there's fuckloads of these websites that are just basically all the same. And the main reason I use Mal is just that it's the easiest one to use, and I've been on there forever. It's like I transferred there from some other site in 2007, and like, why bother going somewhere else? Why bother transferring all my data, learning a new site? You know, I have like 6,000 friends on Mal, so I'd just be abandoning that whole thing. Maybe if you had a better version of like the comments that you can leave on people's pages, because I had to disable comments on my Mal page because of the fact that somebody made a post in there that was like just like 300 video links of the same video, and so every time you would open the page it would crash, and there was no way for me to delete the comment because it would crash if I tried to even enter a page that had it. So I just closed comments completely on my Mal. Maybe if you have a comment section that doesn't have that problem, or like a full-on forum discussion for an individual user, that could be interesting. Um, you know, maybe have some kind of curated critic system where there's like certain critics who are just better writers are like given a star or something, like editor's choice critics, so that you have better, because like on Mal the reviews are largely worthless. Like the whole helpful not helpful thing is, well, first of all, they took away not helpful, which is not helpful. But like, nobody's gonna fucking pour through all the reviews to figure out which ones are good and upvote them. So maybe if there was some kind of like approved reviewer system, I don't know. I don't know if that would be a popular idea. I don't know if that would be something that's just self-serving for someone like me. Maybe. Oh, here's one thing. The ability to mark how many episodes you've rewatched. Because like when in my early days on Mal, I always tried to, I always wanted my time to be accurate. And so like if I was watching a 26 episode show, let's say I made it 13 episodes in, and then I stopped, and then I made it 18 episodes in the second time, I would mark my total as 31 episodes completed. And you could do that on Mal originally. You could mark yourself as having seen more than the number of episodes that were in the show. Then they took that ability away. You can say how many times you've rewatched the whole series, but not how many times you've done partial rewatches. I had brought this up as a suggestion and it was pretty much turned down. So, like, if there was a system to track your partial rewatches so that you could have a more accurate representation of how much time you've spent, maybe even have options for if you watched it sped up or, you know, how many minutes of episodes, just, I don't know. You can go as extreme as you feel like with it. Let me know, anybody who's watching this video, these guys are taking suggestions. Let us know what you think would make it worth leaving Mal. Just put all that down in the comments and they can read through it themselves.